What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to talk about retail WoW. A few days ago, Pcgamer posted a rather opinionated article about the 2023 review of World of Warcraft and, of course, looking forward to 2024. Now, with it being an opinionated post, it had some pretty interesting points, okay? So let's take a look. So the first one I want to discuss, and possibly the most controversial one of this article, is that Dragonflight is the best expansion World of Warcraft has ever had.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, don't get me wrong, Dragonflight is not bad at all. I might even go as far as to say it is better than the last two expansions. But to say it's better than every other expansion is an absolute wild take. This year, WoW has been out for 20 years, and during that time, we've had some absolute bangers of expansions. I'm talking about your Burning Crusades, your Wrath of the Lich Kings, your Mists of Pandaria, Legion. And you want to tell me Dragonflight is better than all of them? There's no shot, mate. No shot in hell. So the next point in the article is yet another wild one, in that the author said the following: Amirdrassil, A Dream's Hope, is the best raid Warcraft has seen since Ulduar. I'm sorry, what? Look, I guess you could probably say that some of this stuff is subjective, but how are you going to tell me that Throne of Thunder or Blackrock Foundry isn't better than Amirdrassil? Once again, Amirdrassil is a good raid, but when you put it up against the likes of Nighthold and Taurus, even Castle Nathria, it just doesn't hold any water. Hell, I'll even go as far as to say Firelands was better than Amirdrassil. Now, the last 2 points actually come from John Haidt, who is the general manager of World of Warcraft. There are more active players now than they were at Dragonflight's launch. Now, this one might actually be right, but bear with me. Okay, during Dragonflight, what have we seen in the Worldcraft universe? Well, a couple of months prior to Dragonflight, we had Wrath Classic launch. We had the resurgence of Classic Era Realms. And of course, we had Hardcore Classic, which I feel is the major contributor to the influx of new players. Now, I'm not saying that there's more people playing Classic than Retail, but I will say the huge success of Hardcore Classic would have contributed to having more players playing WoW than at Dragonflight's launch. Now, on to the final point of the article. 240 million people have already played a World of Warcraft game of some kind. And there's not much else to say about this. I just thought this was a very cool number to point out, because I feel it's so easy for us to forget how big of an impact World of Warcraft has had on pop culture. But of course, I tweeted this out, and the first 2 points created quite the conversation, with some people agreeing and disagreeing that Dragonflight is the best expansion that WoW has ever had. But I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about Dragonflight? Personally, it's nowhere near the best expansion for me, but again, want to hear what you guys have to say about it, and that's all I have for you today, guys. Don't forget, follow me over on Twitter, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.